it's gonna be a bit different here on Something Old, Something New, as I only have one record that I'm gonna talk about. Because to tell you the truth, it's gonna take me a while to get you all of the information that you need. So today is just gonna be a combined something old that also happens to now be something new. I make it a point to generally avoid re-releases in my something new section, as they're really not new. However, for a number of reasons, I felt it was necessary to address the brand new re-release of Smashing Pumpkins' masterpiece, Mellon Collie and the Infinite Sadness. I've spoken at length many times about how much I absolutely love this album, and that has not changed in the least. But this re-release has a lot of good and a lot of bad going on with it, so I felt it was only right to bring you the absolute truth. Let's begin with the good, shall we? 3 discs, 64 tracks worth of unreleased material. This is demos, alternate takes, different mixes, everything you could possibly want. There are versions with only the string section, just Billy and his guitar, different sounds from the band, and plenty of stuff you've never before heard. To me, this is as right as any band can possibly get, as they're giving their fans exactly what we thought was not possible. Everything. These tracks have been properly remastered and remixed when it's fitting and necessary, and you get to hear different takes on well-known songs, as well as some very rare songs and some covers. And I can tell you that in just a few short days, a number of these songs have made it into my favorite current songs list. Insofar as the remastering to the original CD, it's done nicely. It's not gonna blow your mind or make you hear things you didn't hear before on this record, but to be honest, the fact that they were smart enough not to change this in huge ways is a good thing in this case. But to be honest, aside from the pretty packaging and artwork, that's all the good there really is to this box set. So let's take a look at the bad things about this re-release. First off, the most obvious is that the band had the perfect chance to right the wrongs of the original CD release with this album. I've said it many times before. The original 95 CD release of this is not only missing 2 tracks, but it has a completely different order than the vinyl release. And to tell you the truth, once you hear how it flows on the vinyl record, the CD sounds outright horrible. The band has said many times over the years that the 95 track ordering on CD was something they did not want to do, and it was mostly due to an argument with the record company. So why not change that and make it right on the CD release? It just makes no sense. You've missed such an amazing opportunity to give something truly worth buying to your fans. Along with this, let's be honest, there's the price on this one, and in over 100 album reviews, I've never talked about price before, because it's never been a factor until now. For nothing more than the digital downloads of the remastered, improperly ordered, missing 2 tracks 1995 CD release, it's $28. Yes, it's 28 tracks, but you're getting nothing new but a little improvement in sound that's completely insignificant. Oh, you want the 64 bonus tracks? Well, you're gonna need to pony up $75 for them. And again, these are only for digital downloads. That's a lot of money for air. Oh, I'm sorry, these are high-def audio tracks, something that 99% of the universe cannot tell the difference on. But to be honest, the Smashing Pumpkins merchandise page hides this one a bit, but you can actually get the 4 records release of this also for $75. And that also comes with digital downloads. So look down the page a bit and you can get much more for your $75. But let's get to the oddity of their merchandise page, shall we? The big $250 box set. With this one, you get the entire package on both vinyl and CD, as well as digital downloads. Someone's gonna need to take some time to explain to me why someone would want it on vinyl and CD and get the digital downloads. I'm gonna have to say this one's overkill. It is 2012, people do know how to rip CDs, and in a lot of ways, I think you're paying extra money for things you don't need on that one. Anyway, like I said, the unreleased material on this is absolutely phenomenal, but the overall product falls very short in terms of doing justice to the price or this phenomenal album. And on the buy it or borrow it, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one a budget it. As in, I've given you fair warning about the shortcomings on this album, so if you're just buying this to get the new mixes of the audio, don't bother. The adjustments are nice, but they're not life-changing at all, and the original mixes still suit everybody just fine. That being said, this is still an album that is absolutely essential to every music collection. Just don't go breaking the bank on this re-release unless you absolutely adore this album. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you dug it. If you did, go ahead and click subscribe, leave a comment, click like, whatever you want to do. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr right here, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow.